What time is Time on the Water with Frank Hyla. Last week on Time on the Water.
Today we're out here just locally, Northern Illinois, with Mike Iaconelli, Bassmaster Classic champion. Gonna fish a little bit and hopefully have some fun.
Fall is in the air, folks. I can feel it. I tell you, this is one of my favorite ways to fish. Folks at home, it's gonna be a good day.
Thanks for the heads up on the bait choice.
3 pound class fish.
Nice. Nice. The fans are getting a little rough. Obviously it bit the wrong hook, but I was able to get one.
It's a nice one.
I got some professional knowledge of what to throw.
Vibrations, baby, vibrations.
I'm a believer.
Yeah.
Little dude. Now that I've figured out what bait to use. Thank you, Mike. Coming a little easier.
I think this is
a little
right
baby.
lure.
Little baby. And I know I dropped him too high.
2 minute.
2 minute penalty.
Put the rod down.
Put the rod down.
Can't do anything. Can't talk. Can't tie anything on. Can't do anything.
You can't talk?
Nah, you can talk.
That's pretty harsh. So in an area like this, would you keep going fishing isolated like that, or get out because it's different?
You mean the isolated, more isolated dock, you mean? Or
Yeah.
just this? No, I'd fish it. I mean, I like the more isolated a dock, the better, in my opinion. Not necessarily the case today, but generally, that's how I like it. The first one in a series in a row, the one that sticks out the furthest. Usually what I'm, there he goes, open water again. Oh my God! Oh,
Holy
Jesus!
cow.
You gotta be kidding me! What the heck? Hey!
Nice.
The heck? Open water! God!
How much you think that one is?
What the heck? It's all 5 pounds. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my God, look at that thing. Look at that thing, look at that thing. Look at that devil spear tail. I hate it, I hate it. I give up. God, look at that thing. What a giant. Ah! Look at that thing. Golly. Now that is unbelievable. That's the second fish today that we've caught that would come from a bank that you would hardly ever fish, right? We're just talking about it.
We were talking about leaving.
Talking about leaving, doesn't fit. And there he is. Biggest fish of the day on a nothing looking bank. The only thing, Frank mentioned there's that junk weed up shallow.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing you've got on this flat bank. But there's a reason that fish was there. That fish was feeding. And we got dialed into the bait presentation about 30 minutes ago, and we've caught them steady ever since. Look at that thing. What a giant. Wow. Unbelievable. Now that's a hog. That's a long lake hog right there. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Thank you, baby. Ooh.
Just up there.
I'm feeling mellow all of a sudden.
Thinking about the old days.
Thinking about the old days.
When I hit a future.
Reminiscing.
When life was in front of me. Had the silky shirt on and the tight pants. Big medallion.
Medallion. Small one.
Yeah, I'm talking from personal experience. I lived through disco. You guys didn't have to deal with that.
Now you guys just sample it.
Exactly. Here's one.
There you go. Another nothing bank.
Yeah.
There's something to this. You know what I mean? That's 3 now. That's a keeper. That's 14 inches.
Yeah, heck yeah. And you're right, I wasn't even thrown at the dock, it was just at the
just he was
bank.
on that fade line. I saw where he came off of. There's definitely something to that.
And when they hit it, they're eating it.
Oh yeah, they're eating it. I've caught them like this before, and the only thing I could explain when this happens is because their forage is there. Like if we were to get, if we were to get up there and just start plowing through that stuff, I wonder if we'd start seeing bluegill up there. Because that's got to explain it, right?
There's not even a lot of grass.
No, but they're actively feeding fish, you know? That's definitely something to what's going on here. It's crazy. You never know. Fishing's such a weird sport, man.
Mike figured it out, throwing a chatterbait on nothing banks. Little bitty dude, but they seem to be about 30 or 40 feet off the bank. There's no docks, there's not a lot of grass. There must be something they're eating, and when they get it, they're eating it.
There's no better way to haul your fishing gear to and from the lake than in a legendary Ram 1500. And you'll find the best quality, pricing, and service only at the equally legendary Bettenhausen Dodge Ram in Tinley Park. You'll be hooked on the power and efficiency of Ram. Over 10,000 pounds of towing capacity, beating to the sound of 395 horses. Let Mike Sorensen and Ram brand manager Steve Anelek prove to you it's better at Bettenhausen. Or shop online at BettenhausenAuto.com. It's better at Bettenhausen.
We've made our name helping anglers unlock the water's hidden secrets. Hit the switch. It's time to reveal even more. AutoChart Live gives you the power to build your own high-definition maps anywhere in the world in real time. Because when you know the unknown, you can do the unheard of. AutoChart Live, only with Onyx, only from Humminbird.
Introducing the all-new Aldebaran, the next step in the evolution of lightweight, compact bait casting reels. Aldebaran features a magnesium frame and CI4 Plus side plate construction that delivers unparalleled strength to weight ratio. X-Ship gear system supports precision gear alignment for durability and delivers an ultra-smooth feel during retrieve. The precise adjustability of the SVS Infinity braking system allows you to quickly tune your reel to any fishing condition. Silent Tune and the S3D spool deliver smooth and efficient casting performance. Weighing a mere 4.7 ounces, Aldebaran packs performance and durability in a compact, low-profile design. For more information, visit fish.shimano.com.
My aura's too hot.
jig. Missile jig in his face! Another good one. God, another solid 2 3/4. That's the deal. That vibration jig.
Did you see that?
What was that?
A big ass fish.
What was it?
I don't know. It came out of the water. It knows you're here.
Man, we're dialed. When you don't even have to fish to catch them, you're dialed. That was giant. I hope that wasn't a bass.
It came out of the water.
Yeah, we're getting real dialed now, you know. So we really got a two-pronged approach now. We've got a vibrating jig that we're targeting open banks, more open bank situations, and then we still can pick up a flipping bait like a small jig on these docks and still catch a few good ones. So, man, this is in a tournament. This is a dream scenario to have them dialed and have 2 separate patterns going in the same day. This is what you want. This is the perfect deal. Awesome. There you go, big one. Oh my God! Golly, good. Oh God! Oh. Another big one. Look at that thing.
He was way up under that dock.
Way up under the dock in that shade line. That's what I'm saying. It's two separate patterns today. You can't discount the other one because there's still some good ones coming from that. Way up under that dock. Long skip with that jig up under that dock. But look how they're eating it, man. When you see that, that's a good thing. Another close to 4-pound fish. It's our 3rd or 4th one today. In
Yeah,
that
that size.
Yeah, look how yellow that fish is. Beautiful. Been in the grass. Yeah. Missile jig. Chigger crawl. Yeah, man.
Beautiful fish.
That's so pretty. In the sun, look at that.
That's not even that fat, too. That fish could be a pound or 2 heavier.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Nice.
One of those days.
I'm considering making Mike my assistant. If you can keep that up, you're in.
Wow. One of those days, huh? Days are magical, man. I had a feeling something was going to happen today. I could feel it in the parking lot. Go, big one. Big one, man. God, another big one. Whoa.
Look at this dude. Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Same pattern.
Same pattern, just in the middle of nothing, and you can barely see my jig.
Wow.
Look at this dude blind in one eye.
That is a tanky tank.
But you know it's good when I can catch these dudes. Look at this. What a day. We had a heck of a weekend. We had a big Blackhawks charity event yesterday. Today out here, just amazing. All right, dude. Gonna let you go. See ya.
That was a tank.
Boy, I don't know if you saw, we were talking, he jerked my rod.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Edit. There's another one.
I don't know what to say.
It's amazing. I mean, here we go. We got 2 guys in the front of the boat, and we're catching them on 2 very different patterns in the same places. Big one on the dock, big one in the middle, keeper on the dock. 2 separate patterns. Very, very cool day. Very, very cool. Rare that it happens like this, where you got 2 separate things going, and you could fish them at the same time. Normally, you're fishing one deal. You got to run 100 miles that way to get to another deal. today they're happening at the same exact time. Very, very cool.
There's no wasted water today.
No wasted water.
We can
We're
throw
maximizing
anywhere.
it. Wow.
Good. He was way up shallow. Nice.
Dark spot on that fish. Look at that. It's a real cool shot of how these fish are like chameleons. Look at that. Ready? I'll show you the other side. Look at that dark spot. It's like a big blotch. And that's not permanent. These will change throughout throughout the day, throughout the week. They get around a dark bottom. You see this a lot in the winter because the fish get real low to the bottom and they start to take on coloration of their surroundings. That's pretty neat to see all those blotches on there. Devil spear. Yeah, he was shallow.
We tried beating it senseless, bending it in half, and punishing it with extreme temps, corrosive salt water, and blistering UV rays. And all Talon did was ask for more. So we wanted to know what Talon's breaking point really was. We'll let you know if we ever find it. Talon, born tough, tested tougher.
The best braided line just got even better. Introducing Max Quattro by Power Pro. Utilizing the latest Spectra 4 carrier fiber technology, the new Max Quattro braided performance lines are engineered to be 25% thinner. With the same durability and strength you've come to expect from Power Pro. Achieve longer casting distance, greater accuracy, and improved lure movement with even better, softer, and suppler feel. Increase line capacity on any reel, add versatility to get the competitive edge when you need it most. Power Pro Max Quattro cuts through water and thick cover better than ever. From saltwater to freshwater, Power Pro Max Quattro performs without compromise. Available in proven moss green and high-vis yellow in 50, 65, 80, and 100-pound strengths. For more information, visit powerpro.com.
Ariel Biley with Jackal Lures. Here I'm at ICAST 2015 and we're introducing a couple new lures. One of the lures is this, the Pompadour Junior. Now we released a Pompadour in ICAST last year and it was a successful hit. Top selling topwater bait, and so we decided to downsize this. Perfect for smallmouth bass, you know, smaller profile, 6 different colors, and in fact, we released a brand new color just for the Pompadour Junior size. This is our IS Bloody Cord. They will be available early August. Make sure you order them fast before these sell out.
Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli. I want to talk to you a little bit about
Cast crew.
Cast Crew is an organization that, in my opinion, is changing the sport, and it's needed, right? You know, in today's age, the sport is changing. There's so many less kids nowadays fishing, and we need to keep new people involved in the sport. You know, Cast Crew is filling that void. Cast Crew is a bunch of guys from an untraditional area of the country with untraditional backgrounds that have the same passion and love for fishing that the traditional anglers from years past have. And that's the crossover. And you know, groups like Cast Crew, there's others across the country, especially from non-traditional urban areas. That's the future of the sport. They're the kind of guys that are going to uplift the sport, bring new generation of anglers, young generation of anglers back into fishing and grow the sport, and that's what we need. So if you haven't checked them out, please do it. Check out Cast Crew, check out all the stuff they're doing. Mike Iaconelli, Cast Crew is the deal. See you later.
That's a big one. Oh my God. Stay on there. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a big fish of the day.
God. Don't you do it.
Oh,
God.
You want to get this one or are you going to flip
I'm
one?
gonna lip this one. This is a freaking toad.
Yeah, that's big fish of the day.
Oh my God. Oh.
Dang. Holy God. That's a fish. That's a grown-up one. I'm gonna stop. I want to get a picture of that one too.
Chunk of meat, man. Chunk of meat. Ah, look at that thing. How long that fish is. It is long lake.
Yeah.
I mean, what a way to end a loop on the lake.
Yeah.
We literally started at the canal, went around on trawl boat, and we got back to right where we started. Started the day good, ended the day good right there.
That
Back
fish
on
got to
that
be
jig.
22, 23 inches.
Yeah. Look at that thing. Whew. That's a big one. Smoked it. Absolutely smoked it.
Where's he on there, the dock?
Yeah. Yeah, really? That's a big one. That's a big one. That is a tanker. Stanky fish. I would catch you, but you got chapped lips.
That's that's pretty much a typical show for us, though, to be honest.
Yeah. Tournament time.
2 hours,
2 fish? All right.
2 hours? 2 hours, 2 fish.
It's official. First time fishing with Cast Crew, and it's gone on the boat. Officially, I am now a Cast Crew member. Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli here, lounging out. I want to welcome you to the first annual Cast Crew tournament. Come on, let's go.
Just finished the day, pulled out of Long Lake here with Mike Iaconelli. You always wonder what it's like to have that big guy on your local lake. I saw today, it was amazing to see it firsthand. I even got to catch a few, but Mike's the star. He was awesome.
It was a fun day. I mean, I loved it because we went out. It was a blank slate. We didn't know what to expect, and it took us about an hour, and then we dialed in on what was going on. And what was neat today is we found 2 patterns, but we didn't have to move around. We got to just stay on the trolling motor, and we fished 2 separate patterns. So that was neat. You know, definitely under the docks for sure was a deal. You know, a jig or a Senko under those docks, shady docks was key. But then that open water deal, the bank deal was cool. Talk about that.
There was no wasted water. I could be fishing between docks while Mike was fishing underneath them, and both were very productive for big fish as well.
Big fish.
It's not like the big fish were just under the docks, and we were picking up little bank runners. It was fun because every bite could have been a 4 or 5 pounder.
Yeah.
And one giant one you caught
giant
at
one.
the end.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, missile jigs, 1/2 ounce black and blue, key bait with a Chigger Craw trailer, and then a chatterbait. You know, chatterbait. Devil spear as a trailer was important, I think. You know, it gives that big profile, looks like a big bluegill and has extra vibration. So 2 key baits, a lot of fish. Man, what a fun day. I had a blast.
Probably my most fun day ever doing the show. I don't know that we'll ever have one like this again, so thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Good time.